Okay, so as of right now, yeah, we're still on. Like I said, we're still on our hiring freeze. We're low on numbers at the moment, unit wise. So,
Mm-hmm.
and he's actually in the middle of something, so I don't think he'll be up here for a little while. Maybe wrong. I would say
Mm-hmm.
check back within the next 2 or 3 days. Um,
Okay.
unless some other high command or we get some more. I'll be on duty later because, like I said, I've got some Liberty stuff to deal with. I wasn't really planning on being on duty until afterwards. Um,
Mm-hmm.
if you can find him or get in contact with him somehow, you might check back maybe in a little bit here at Triple SO. But Lieutenant Sutton may be the one to talk to because I've looked at your interview a
Mm-hmm.
handful of times, and you are recommended to be hired. So I think, as far as I understand, based on our email chain and what was said, that they're starting to slowly crack the valve a little bit and maybe bring some more on.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to tell you I don't want to tell you yes and then you hear something totally different. I don't have the power to hire, nor do I have access to editing roster, etc. So I would say talk to Lieutenant Sutton if you can find him. That would be the man that could answer your questions 100%. But the hiring freeze is still in effect. We actually need to put banners back up outside so everybody's aware. But your interview is already complete, so that's a good thing.
I already spoke to him. He told me whenever the freeze will be lifted, he gonna hire me. I mean, I don't want to say anything either. Maybe he'll give me a chance. Let's just say maybe. So I don't know
It's
here, but
it's
yeah, yeah.
it's highly possible because, like I said, from what I understand, we're still, and what I've been told, we are still on the freeze. But I think they're wanting to. Uh, so what Lieutenant Sutton told me was that if there was somebody that I liked or somebody that uh, even if I was not the one that interviewed, essentially, I could push it to him and he could do some footwork on his end. I'm not exactly sure what all he can do, but I know he can hire people. So um, that's why I said maybe talk with him. And if I'm not around and you get a chance to catch him, um, I would say that once he looks at your interview report, I would say on my behalf that you would be a good candidate and maybe we could get you on. That's totally up to him and his high command. So that would be the man to talk to. But I looked at your interview report and everything looks really good. I think he would make a good candidate. So if you catch him and you see him, tell him that I said that myself.
Um, I, 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 I can't really say that on your behalf. I don't want to take advantage of your name or something like that. I
Yeah,
don't. I can't do it.
I
I
no,
can't.
I get that. Because like I said, I've got some stuff to do in like an hour, so I'm not going to be around until a little bit later in the evening.
That
He may be around before me, so but I've got your phone
that's
number.
fine.
If you're going to be around for a while, I can call you when I get back from taking care of Liberty stuff, and I can call you and see if we can get him to meet and
Mm.
chat with you. Because
Oh,
the under
sure.
go ahead, sorry.
Oh no, I just said sure.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, like I said, I'll be back around here in a little bit. Um, if you're still around when I get back, I will call you. And if Lieutenant Sutton's around, I'll see if I can get him to meet with you and look everything over, and I can put my recommendation in.
Okay. Um, can I ask you one favor though, only if you don't mind?
What you got?
Um, I do get my head popped sometimes, and I don't want to miss your call in between. So, can you just leave me a message and I'll respond to your message as soon as possible. I'll call you back or
Yeah,
respond to your message.
I can shoot you a text, or I believe. Let's see here. Believe your email. Yeah, I have your email too in the report. So if I can't get you here in town, I can shoot you an email.
Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be really awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it a lot.
Absolutely. Like I said, sorry I don't have a whole lot of straightforward answers for you at the moment. And I don't know. I've been overwhelmed. I did 3 interviews the other night because I was given the directive that I was able to do so as well. I know I can as a corporal. I can interview, but
Mm,
with the hiring freeze and everything still going on, that kind of made a ruffle with the higher ups and the chain of command. Not that it got me in any trouble, but just had some questions I were asked about it and all that good stuff. So I'm trying not to give false information or get myself in any trouble. So
mhm.
I'm sure you
I
can understand that.
I understand that. And even if nothing happens, like if I don't get out, I mean, you're not the one to get blamed or, giving me wrong. It's just, it happens, I just have to
I
wait a
and
bit
I
more longer. That's all.
Yeah, and I understand you're here inquiring because I mean I was looking at your interview and that was on June 2nd. So I mean it's been a little bit, but uh, I like all your responses and uh, the gentleman that interviewed you seem to have as well because everything looks pretty good on the interview. So um, yeah, like I said, I apologize. I know that the waiting and checking in and hoping to talk to somebody it just gets monotonous, but I'm just going based off of what I know and all that good stuff. So, but yeah, I can either text you when I'm back in city here in a little bit, or I can send you an email and if see if I can catch him around.
Sure, both works for me. Both of them works for me, and I appreciate it. And you don't have to apologize, by the way, for anything. That's totally fine.
I appreciate your understanding and your patience. And there are a handful of other people that are frustrated that we're still on a hiring freeze, and I understand it, but um, on my end, anyways, there's nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. But
Hmm.
yeah, like I said, I'll either shoot you a text when I'm back, or I will send you an email, or I can do either or, whatever's easiest.
Yeah, sure. Send me a message, and if you don't get response, because I always respond immediately, and then mail is the best option. I always respond to my mails.
Okay, and if you'd like, when I get back, if the lieutenant's around, I can actually pull him aside and talk to him one on one directly and have him look at your interview report that was filled out and then see where he wants to go with that. I can give him recommendation from my end of it, and I can have him look at it, and then based on what he said, I can either ask you to come meet with us or let you know what he says if we're still actually like completely frozen at the moment. I know we're still frozen, but like I said, sounds like they, based on what I've seen and what I've read, it sounds like they kind of want to crack the valve open a little bit. Um, so I'm just going based off what Lieutenant told me. So I'll just plan to do that. If he's around, I'll talk to him first and have him look at your interview report and give him recommendation and then see what he says and we can go from there. And then I'll just contact you directly.
Okay, that sounds fine by me. Sure.
Perfect. Alrighty. I appreciate your time and again appreciate your patience with us and everything. I'm gonna get back upstairs and finish what I had going on. So um
Mm.
I will, like I said, I'll shoot you a message. All right.
Okay. Have a good day. Bye.
You as well. Be careful.